What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about some of the biggest games that were not at yesterday's Sony State of Play. Now, the way I worded it is a specific way. Let me make it very clear so there's no confusion, right, in the beginning of this video. I know that we were not supposed to expect games like, let's think of games people have asked, like Hogwarts Legacy, God of War, Horizon, right? So when I say biggest games, I mean games that stand out to me, but that fit the criteria of what the State of Play was going to be. So no, I'm not going to be listing Horizon and God of War and stuff like that, or like The Last of Us multiplayer, right? Those don't count. But I want to talk about games that were indies, are smaller, but we have talked about in the past that were not at Sony's State of Play, okay? If you guys think of any that I missed, definitely let me know in the comments, and let's jump in. The first one, and this is an honorable mention only because I don't hold it against it, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with this not being there, is Kena Bridge of Spirits. And the reason I say that is because it literally has a release date. We get to play this game in just over a month, August 24th, I believe it is. And remember, it comes out PS4, PS5, and PC. I'm in love with this game. I've been in love with this game since the very first time they saw it. I thought this was like a shoo-in to be there. Again, I'm a little confused as to why it wasn't there, but I'm not, like, upset whatsoever, right? As long as the game doesn't get delayed last second. But it's just something I thought would be there, but, we've gotten trailers. I guess the only thing we don't have of this game is, like, and I'm not saying I want this, by the way, but we haven't gotten, like, an extended gameplay featurette on this game. You know what I mean? Like a 10-minute, here's like a side mission in the game. Here's Act 3 of the game. Something like that, right? We haven't gotten it. I honestly don't want it. I don't really, we have enough that I'm insanely impressed and I know I'm going to get it, but we haven't seen that yet. I thought maybe we could get some sort of like gameplay specific trailer, but again, not there. And look, I'm not going to tell you to not be disappointed or to be disappointed about any of these games, Kena or any of the games I'm about to mention. You feel however you want to feel about them not being at the State of Play. The next one is Little Devil Inside. So this is one we talked about in a video a couple days ago leading into the State of Play. I thought this was, for sure going to be there. Based off the video I did on this game a few weeks ago, I think people that are into this game probably are pretty upset right now, considering one of the main things I saw in those comments was just, they've left us out to dry. They haven't updated us in months, if not years, about this game, right? Where is it? And, again, I'm not the most excited about this game versus other indie games, but this game definitely does get me excited. I'm definitely, at the very least, intrigued about it. And remember, the thing with Little Devil Inside is that early Sony ads originally placed it to release July 2021. So it's like, I get it. Sony, I believe, took those ad things away, but they were official. Like, those ads were Sony official ads, and it's like you had the right to, in a way, I would say, almost expect the game this month, and then them just, both Sony and the developers, A Little Devil Inside, them not communicating is a little alarming. Where is the game? Well, again, it was supposed to release this month. They didn't even show it, and they did show Sifu, which looks phenomenal, right? And that game got delayed till early 2022. So are we, and I'm going to say the same thing for the next game, by the way, are we supposed to assume Little Devil Inside is pushed not even to the fall, but next year entirely? Honestly, I feel like we should expect that. Again, you don't have to be happy about it. Feel however you want, right? But I think that's what we should maybe expect. The next game is much like Little Devil Inside, is Stray. Same thing with the PlayStation ads, right? Stray was originally, along with Ghostwire Tokyo, also noticeably absent, although I wouldn't really call that game an indie game. Stray was put on a PlayStation ad as supposedly releasing in October. Again, Little Devil Inside, July, and it wasn't there. Maybe there's another State of Play in August or September where you show Stray, and maybe it got delayed a month or two. Maybe it comes out in November or December. But same argument I made, a minute ago with Sifu, I can make the same thing with Stray as well, right? Do you immediately start to now expect the game to be in 2022? Again, I'm not going to tell you to be mad or happy about it. You can feel however you want, but I feel like that's what the expectation probably should be for Stray, and maybe even, I would say say Stray a bit more, just because Little Devil Inside. July, maybe they did what I just talked about with Stray, where it's like maybe they do a state of play in August or September, and Little Devil Inside comes out in October, right? Definitely possible. But Stray was originally supposed to come out later, right, in October, and now it's pushed even, maybe it's pushed even farther. Final one, and this is what I'm going to kind of throw in, maybe as a honorable mention, in the fact that I'm not super into it, but I know a lot of people care about it. Five Nights at Freddy's, that security breach, I believe that's what the game's called, right? And again, my opinion with Five Nights at Freddy's is I like it. I respect the franchise. I'm not a huge fan. I played like the first game. I've watched people play other games. I don't know the lore and stuff like that. But I will say, Security Breach does look fun. It does look interesting. Enough people have told me to keep my eyes on it that I would be stupid not to. I believe that, and I don't think that's got a release date, right? But it's supposed to come out somewhere in the early fall, let's call it. Again, that I would say that falls under the category of indie game and supposedly supposed to release, in the next couple months, right? So again, I would say exact same thing as the other two. Is it in danger of being a 2022 game? Definitely. Is it also, though, maybe just delayed a month or two and they announce the state of play and they talk about it there? Also, both of them, I don't know if they're equally possible, right? But I think they definitely are possible. So those were some notable ones to me that weren't there. Again, like Kena, I get why it wouldn't be there. I still am a little confused, but I understand why. Games like, Little Devil Inside and Stray were the two ones that I thought would almost be shoo-ins to be there that weren't there. And that's, again, it's the way that it worked. We did get some brand new indie games announced, right? So maybe those kind of took their spots, but I will be paying attention to any news about those. If you guys see anything, if I see anything, obviously I'll make videos on it. Let me know in the comments below what were some of the games, indie games, of course, right? Not big games, indie games that you thought were going to be there that weren't there. Let me know in the comments. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. Leave a like if you haven't already, too. Definitely would help the video out. If you guys want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Twitter, second channel, we have a Patreon and YouTube membership. All of that stuff is in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.